10 things that I really wish I knew about Sons of the Forest before I started playing. Okay, so number 1, do not kill Virginia. Virginia is an NPC character that appears very early on in your game. Your first instinct may be to kill her, but just hold back that impulse because she becomes very useful if you do not do this. And if you kill her, you have to play the entire game without her assistance. You can give her weapons, and she's a crack shot. Like if you had her on your squad in COD or Apex, you would be banned for cheating. She does not miss, so use her well. Number 2 is take care of Kelvin. Kelvin is a very special boy. He's suffered a very big brain injury, but he's willing to help, and he can be extremely useful. The problem is, he is deaf and dumb. So if you do not protect him, the cannibals will kill him. And if they kill him, yeah, he's not coming back. So just make sure that you keep your little boy Kelvin safe at all times. Number 3, this one is a big one. You can actually change the zoom on the GPS by clicking the scroll wheel. For some reason, my stupid head did not figure this out till like at least 20 hours into the game, and it would have saved me a lot of time and a lot of stress. Okay, 4 is also a big one. Logs can be sent up and down zip lines. This is huge because the amount of time that I wasted trekking logs, and the larger you build your base, the more trees you're going to have to cut down, so the further you're going to have to walk. Carrying 2 at a time is just an absolute chore, and you can just get rid of this completely by creating a zip line and just sending the logs to your base. Okay, so this one also took me a little while to figure out. You can actually bind items from 1 to 0 on your keyboard. You just need to scroll to the item in your inventory, hover over it, and press the number that you want to bind it to, which makes taking anything out of your backpack way easier. Also, a little quick tip, if you want to unequip anything, just press G. Usually works straight away. Okay, for number 6, I cannot stress this enough. Abuse explosives. Constantly make sure that you have your 3 time bombs, molotovs, and grenades stacked if possible. Because heading into those caves early on, you can get rid of a lot of the crowds very quickly and keep yourself from dying needlessly over and over again by just using grenades or explosives or molotovs. Either or, they're very overpowered. They will save you a lot of hassle, health, and armor if you make sure to throw one of these at the start of an engagement. And number 7 that I wish I knew, winter is coming. It gets cold quick. I think we got winter on our 7th or 8th day. And when it's winter, the lakes freeze over and there's not that much food around. So make sure you have your drying rack set up. Make sure you have some storage built in your place and you stock up on all the dry foods that do not spoil, like cereals, canned foods, and those like meal packs. Finding water is a little bit more difficult as all the lakes are frozen over, but if you really need water, which you definitely will, just follow the rivers, and at some point in the river you'll get a breaking point where you can actually drink from it. Also, another quick tip, I would recommend to print a flask as soon as possible, as this will help you out so much in the game. Now that we're on the topic of printers, I would also recommend that you print a sled as soon as possible because you can abuse this to not take any fall damage. You can jump off the side of any high cliff and just equip the sled while you're falling, and you will not take any fall damage. Okay, so number 9 is something else I didn't figure out for way too long, and that's the importance of armor and how you can mix and match any armor. So the easiest armors to find are the leaf armor, the hide armor, and the bones armor. You can also, if you kill any tough enemies, you can get the armor from them, like the flesh armor. There's also a tech armor, but make sure you just equip as much armor as possible at all times. It will save you health, resources like meds, but just make sure you're full up on armor as much as you can be at all times. Okay, so number 10 is take your time learning the survival book when it's in your right hand. When the survival book is in your right hand, they are step-by-step instructions on how to craft basic things for survival in this game. You will need to know them. Good thing is you do not need to memorize them, as you can always go back to the book for reference, but you will need to learn these things in order to prosper in this game. Take your time, read them step by step, and you will be able to figure out how to craft all of these things. Alright guys, if you've enjoyed this video and you would like me to make more content like this, please let me know in the comment section. If you want to help out the channel at all, hit that subscribe button. But until next time, peace.